Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Social Media Through the Young Eyes podcast. I'm Carly, and I'll be your host, and today with us is Taylor Smith. Thank you so much for joining us today, Taylor.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me on the podcast today, Carly. I'm so excited to explore the topic of social media.
I am too. For our listeners today, we are exploring the topic of social media and the influence that it has on the youth.
This is definitely a topic that has many different layers that can be talked about, as a social media is very popular in this day and age. Hassan 2018 stated social media statistics have been reporting an average annual increase of 10% in the total number of handlers.
Within all the layers, I really want to focus on the influence it has on their identity, the validation that it gives, and how it can affect their self-esteem.
Would you say the wider category of all these layers together is their mental health?
Yes, that is a great way to put it, Taylor. Do you think there are more negatives or positives when it comes to the influence social media has on the youth?
As Richard 2017 stated, the private self has been so publicly performed and harnessed, which I think is a negative because the public eye has a big part in shaping their identity. With that, shaping identities is ongoing. As also stated by Richard 2017, identity is a complex, ongoing process. This I find as a positive because our identities can continue to change over time as they grow into adults.
I agree with both of those, Taylor. Social media has so many different platforms that the youth can explore, leading them to view so many different things. Platforms such as Instagram, which is where many individuals post pictures, and TikTok, which is where many post short videos, and even Snapchat, where you can send live photos to others with one click of a button, are where the trends tend to start. These trends could influence fashion, house decor, lifestyle, beauty, and relationship trends. These platforms allow individuals to connect with each other from all around the world.
With the trend spreading very quickly, the youth tend to try to keep up and on top of the newest of the new. I want to talk a little more about promposals that have been a big hit lately.
These were not popular when I was younger, but I have heard about how they have grown to be big within the youth today.
They are very creative and often a bubbly, cute way of one individual asking another to go to prom with them, but with a lot of meaning behind it.
What do you mean by that, Taylor?
Well, these promposals usually posted on social media, meaning they gain validation from the attention it gets and the number of likes it has from other users on the platform. This may also be known as a variable reward, which can cause us to go into a state of anxiety as we wait for the feed to load. These promposals being posted influence how they perceive their own identities and also their peers.
To really get an idea of how popular promposals are, a YouTube search for promposal yields over 49,000 hits, with videos receiving up to 8 million views. Richard 2017.
Whoa, that's a lot. Could these affect how they see themselves or their identities, as you put it, depending on the reactions they get?
Yes, even though they are posted for others to enjoy and gain ideas, it is social media, which means there can be a lot of negative energy everywhere. This may start from the comments on a post, not only talking about promposals, but comments on any post in general. The energy also may come from the captions in the post, which could be a catchphrase to catch people's eye.
Bringing this up is a layer of self-esteem which can be negative or positive depending on the actions of others while using social media. As Hassan 2018 stated, self-esteem is a self-valuation. It is how people perceive their own value and how valuable they think they are to others. A few examples are negative comments such as, "that is ugly" or "they are fat" can lower self-esteem, while positive comments such as "you are beautiful" or "I really like that outfit" can allow individuals to gain self-esteem.
Those are great examples. I also wanted to add on that self-esteem can change in different stages of an individual's life, as everyone is different. Fandom within social media can allow individuals to find where they belong and the following on different platforms. This can mean following and interacting with gym content or content on people reviewing books, if that is what the individual interests are.
Thank you for sharing information on fandom and what that could look like.
Before we run out of time today, I would like to circle back to self-esteem. While posts can be about anything, and I believe that body image plays a big part with the youth.
I agree. The youth using many different platforms on social media, which creates many different areas to compare their bodies to other. The youth may see bodies online and would like to look just like them, but little do they know that their full-time job may be working out and training along with the post being edited. This can cause many issues within the youth, such as eating disorders and low self-esteem, which then can lead to anxiety and depression.
I agree with you, Taylor. I can relate to this. I was an overweight girl growing up until the age of 18. I saw all these thin women who seem to be so comfortable in their bodies wearing all these cute outfits, and I feel like I could not wear due to my weight.
Thank you for sharing something so vulnerable, Carly. How do you go about making a change for yourself?
It started with social media and the fandom being viewing working out and healthy eating content that others post. I kept trying to never give up. I ate healthy and tracked my macros and went to the gym. I started to see a change and made it more of a lifestyle than a daily task.
That is amazing, Carly.
Thank you, Taylor. I would also like listeners, whether it be someone young or guardian, to remember the points we made, not only about the influence of social media on identity, but also validation and self-esteem.
Overall, we need to make sure that we watch out for the mental health of the youth when it comes to the use of social media and the influence it has on them.
Well, everyone, that brings us to the end of the discussion today on social media and the influence it has on the youth. I know we could go on more about this topic, so make sure to listen in next Monday where we chat more about the topic. Thank you, everyone.